Hello, dear viewers, and welcome to the World Wide Web. I am re-recording the introduction to this video for two reasons. The first reason being that I have been on sabbatical for quite some time and I'm back, so it would have felt weird to not record a separate introduction. The second reason is, and the real catalyst for this re-recorded introduction, is that I deleted the beginning of the video I made. So without it, it would just begin rather abruptly, and it still will. You will get a fright. But anyway, here it is. Hope you enjoy this really peculiar episode. Crap Map Spectacular. A thrilling game where I select 3 words and use them to pick Geoguessr maps. And we all know about the Crap Map Spectacular criteria. I'll list it again. Maybe I will. We'll see how I feel in the editing process. So the words I've chosen today. The first word was petrify, because you know how much I like petrified wood. And I found this map. It's called Tom and Potatoes Petrifying Pins. Clearly meets all the criteria here. More locations than I typically like, but 13 is fine. Next word I selected was mouse, and I found this one. It's called Mickey Mouse Map. I imagine this will be some adult humans Disney obsession coming out in this way, which is, I'm not going to say it's fine. Gold mumped. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Let's just see. Let's look at your other maps quickly. Then we'll make a judgment call. All right. We've got buoyancy operated aquatic transport. We've got Sponge Boy Me Bob. Got Big Rock. Point of view story. I have to add that. I have to know what that's about. Sorry. He's got Libya, Iowa. Quite different. The Glitch. Curious. I'm intrigued, but not enough to continue. Welcome to the Hotel California. No thanks. Not an Eagles fan. No, I am. Whoa. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. What the fuck is this? I'm going to open that one too. Gosh, this is going to be a long episode. Jim Bro. Total Drama Island. The Mickey Mouse Map. We Hear. Strange Tourism. And Tatooine. Wow. That will just be Tunisia locations, won't it? Mother Russia, Welcome to the Jungle, Landmarks, Night at the Museum. Okay, so Crap Map Spectacular has expanded slightly for this episode, but that's okay. And the final word I selected was dentist, and I found this one. No, Mum, I don't want to go to the dentist. So, what should we begin with? Let's begin with Tom and Potatoes Petrifying Pins, because I have a feeling this map's going to let me down. No offense to Tom, the creator. Let's begin. No moving, of course. Petrifying pins. Will they be bowling pins? No, they might just be nothing pins. They might all just be on this street in the UK with these sad severed trees. I guess it's winter, I'm sure they look nicer. But where in the UK might this be? I suppose it's just London. Then I don't know why I said that with an accent. We'll just go London for this one. All right, London. Not in the city of London. Let's go. Nah, this doesn't look like Brixton. I don't know. There will do. All right. At least we're on the right side of London. It was in Cricklewood. Next location. Oh, I've seen this image before. So these people obviously knew the Google car was going to be driving past, and they all put on their pigeon heads. So excellent. What a fun time for them. But yeah, iconic street view image. These two people here, I wonder what they were thinking when they were walking along. This woman's like, what is that? This guy's like, nothing to see here. And where are we? We are in, judging by the blossom. Where is this? You know how I am with certain characters. Is this Mandarin? Oh, no, this is Japan. Okay. I said it with such confidence. Of course, it was just somewhere near Tokyo. I mean, where else could you buy a pigeon head mask? If not Tokyo, where? Tell me. All right, we are in a snowy location with a high security snowy location. This must be a scene from The Night Manager or some like tacky Bond film. What have we got? Cars. number plates. US number plates, I expect. What's that say? It says premonition. Oh man. Alright. This is what we're here for. Oregon. Yeah, so that is a man's ass crack on display. We won't stare at it any longer should our eyes burn out of our heads. Let's go to Oregon. Where are the mountains? Isn't Oregon famously flat? No, I have no idea. Oh gosh. Somewhere in the south of the state. We'll go just in this place. That looks fine. It was Mount Hood. So at least we got the state, even though the state was on display. Whoa. Fucking hell. Creepy. Don't like that at all. What else have we got? Attack of the Crab Monsters. Yep. Classic Tale. Tale is all this time. Nah, I hate this room so much. Yeah, where would somebody make such a fucked up display? I don't know. We'll just go somewhere in the US because I don't like it. All right, what have we got now? It was in Poland. Cool. Good for you, Poland. All right. Next one. Camp Crystal Lake. Camp Krusty, maybe? Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Weekends, rentals only. Camp Crystal Lake. It's nice. Wonder what is significant about this place. Who knows? So I think this will be in the south though. So let's go to the southern United States of America and pick somewhere in Louisiana, I think is what I want to pick. So we'll go to this place, Centerville. Inspired name. All right. It was actually over here in Florida, America's Dong. And we get 1 billion latitude points for that one. So thank you. All right. I enjoyed most of that. Thank you to the map makers. What were their names? I think it was just Tom. Thanks, Tom, for your potato pin thing. I am going to play this one next in case it's a massive downer. I imagine, well, I mean, it has to be a downer, right? I just recently watched the Netflix series on this tragic mystery. All right, let's see. So I think we're just going to be in planes, and they've just called it MH370 as maybe like a little clickbaity way to get people to play the map. But I mean, if you were on Geoguessr and you typed MH370 into the search, I don't think this is the audience. I don't know. All right, this just looks like a normal red flight. Don't know what red is. Don't know what plane this is. Is this plane in the air? Probably not, because there's no one on it. That would be a waste of the old jet fuel. So most flights occur in Europe and the US, I suppose. So I'm probably just going to pick somewhere over Europe. Looks like it could be some Ryanair spin-off or something. Got purple here. Maybe it is the UK. That is a royal colour. Yeah, we'll probably just do that. I think Heathrow is a pretty popular airport, isn't it? And so is Chicago. Never mind. Ooh, here we... This is definitely not MH370. All right, we've got the cockpit open. Pilot's just sitting there waiting for the 360 camera person to get the fuck off the plane. This looks like a nice private plane. It's probably Elon Musk's plane or something, or some other oligarch. Is that the word that everybody's been saying these past 2 years? Oligarch. I think that's it.
Oligarchy.
There you go. All right. So first thing I noticed was a red exit sign. Now I know that's true of American buildings, but is it true of plane exits? Is this fruit real? Is this newspaper real? Yes. All right. This is funny. This plane, it's nice. The interior is nice, right? Maybe some parts are a little bit dated, but this, no shit, this legit looks like a fucking couch you would see in, I don't know, an Australian 80s or 90s lounge room. You know the one I'm talking about. I know it's probably a bit fancier than that, but just at a glance, if you just spun around and saw it, I could just see someone's dad lying across that one. Hate the cushions. All right. Hate the pilot. No, I love the pilot. You're the best. Okay. Gotta be America. And I'm going to say It's either Miami or Los Angeles. Let's just go Miami. All right, it was New York. It's fine, we'll carry on. Here we go. This guy is laughing. You can tell because his eyes are squinting together like that. He's amused. That's how I know. All right, this woman's just checking to make sure her bag's still there. Nah, she's just putting away her luggage. These people are... Looks like this woman's saving a bug or a butterfly or something, and he is keenly observing as well. He wants to know what's going on. This isn't a normal flight either. These are business class seats, right? These pods. Look at all that leg room. There's no way that's a cheap seat. All right, let's figure out where we are based on... Oh, okay. Well, I see something island-like. Oh, it's the Qantas A380. That's our big plane. These are definitely business class seats, and I wonder what book this is. Usually I'm good at picking a book cover, but I can't quite see. There's not enough detail, just the 3 colours. This does look like an a sort of rich Australian farm couple or something, doesn't it? That's a rich farm dad shirt and a rich farm dad watch, for sure. Don't know about that suitcase though. Cool. Is this Peter Dutton? Nah, he wouldn't. He's got a smile on his face. How could it possibly be Peter Dutton? All right, so where does this plane live? Look, there's the flying kangaroo, which is the Qantas logo. I imagine this is Sydney International Airport. I don't actually know where the airport is, so I'm just going to chuck it out here. Okay, yep, turns out the airport's much closer to the centre of Sydney. How would I know? I hate the joint. All right, next up. Okay, we're on this flight again. So there mustn't have been much plane interior footage to look through. And I can't even remember where that first location was. I think it was... Where was it? Who cares? We'll say France. I think I picked the UK and it was wrong. Yeah, that's right. It was in America. All right, that's fine. Final location. All right, yep. Oh, no, something's gone wrong there. Okay, so we've glitched out and unfortunately we're never going to find out. Oh no, that's so inappropriate. We won't find out how we did or what happened at the end because it just stopped. And anyway, I can't make a joke. All right, that's the end of that map. Let's go to this one by the same map maker, Gold Marmt. All right, and this one's called Point of View Storage. Sounds boring, but I imagine I'm really hopeful. Let's have a look. Yep. Oh no, this is going to be terrible. Okay, let's do our best to get some good scores here. So it says pull here only in case of fire. All right, so that's English. So that just really narrows it down, doesn't it? SS? No. Dollar bill. 1105. Does it look like an Australian fire hydrant or case? I'm going to say no. No, it doesn't. So, I know how many classic American exit sign. I wonder how many storage containers, storage facilities have fucked up stuff in them. Probably loads, right? Wonder how many there are in the world. Again, I assume millions. Overhead gas pipes. Is this somewhere cold or somewhere hot? Corrugated roof. I'm going to say somewhere hot. We'll go. This isn't a very good hedge picking somewhere in the dong, but yeah, just New York. Oh well. Do they have room for storage? They have storage because they have no room. All right, here we go. Not dissimilar from the last round, except the walls are white. And I get the feeling that it's cold. I don't know why. But anyway, we've got fire exit and then, does that say EZ or O2? Probably O2. Yeah, more likely for sure. Curious storage facility. This lock is a little bit flimsy. I'm going to say Eastern Europe for this one. Based on, oh actually, hold on, red units and blue units. That is English though. All right. Well, this one I'm going to guess in the US again. And I'm going to go Chicago. Yep. It's London. Cool. Gosh, I'm really bad at this game. Obviously, I'm joking because how could anybody possibly figure this out? Green exit sign. Could this one be Australia? I don't know if, like, this looks pretty shoddy though. Doesn't it? Like, looks really weird. These are probably the creepiest ones I've seen so far. Let's look for language. Just too far away for that one. Curious. I hope this isn't Australia, but it might be. I'm going to go with this place here in... Yeah. Gosh. This might be my worst score ever. What is my score? My score's 500. All right. Okay, I'm picking Africa for this one for no particular reason. Got the fire hydrant. I've seen a lot of fire hydrants, so well done, storage units. Being in a storage unit fire would be... That's got to be the worst place to ever be in a fire, right? Like, how do you get out? You don't know. This one doesn't have an exit sign, so that's... Oh, that might be one down there. Mildly concerning. Let's just pick Nairobi for this one. All right, so 1 point. That's not too bad. It was in Moscow. Final storage unit. I mean, this isn't a storage unit. This is... Oh, maybe it is. And you need a lift to get to it. Okay, we've got a map here. Doesn't look like any town or country I recognize. Oh, all right. Some colourful mural inside the lobby. Do have some language here. I think that is... I think I'm going to pick China for this one. Yeah, that's what I'm going to pick. Hold on. Or is this Japanese? Oh my god, I need to learn. I need to learn so much. I'm going to say China. And we will pick somewhere in the Guangdong region. And we'll pick this place here. Right on the highway. Those famous highway. Oh man. Fucking hell. Why don't I know? I need to spend some time working on distinguishing between those two languages, which I know are very different. Anyway, let's view the results. Oh, I did make 1,000. All right, that's fine. That was fun. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, let's play this map that a grown adult has made. Oh, it's Goldmart. Sorry, no, we've established that you aren't obsessed with Disney, so we'll carry on. I have to say I've loved your maps so far. Here we are, Mickey Mouse map. This is a blurred person map. We're in the US. Is this just because it's like American as Mickey Mouse? I guess this is just a really shitty panorama of Disneyland. But which one? Which D-land is this? I'm going to say it's the Big D. And that's in... Fuck, I don't know where Disneyland is. Where's Disneyland? California? It's gotta be, right? We'll just say it's there in Chino. Oh no, it was Tokyo Disney. I assume it was. I forgot there. Well, I didn't forget. There are many Disneylands. Whoa, this is Neptune hanging out. Of all the panoramas you could take in Disneyland, you found the grainiest, shittiest, most corrupted images you could possibly find, and I'm really grateful for it. All right, this is going to be... I only know of 3 Disneylands, so all my choices are going to be in these 3 locations. I'm going to pick, for this one, I'm going to pick Tokyo Disneyland again. Hope it's not Paris, and I hope it's not the one in the US. We don't know where. I've forgotten where Disneyland is actually now here. Was it on this island? It should be. Okay, it wasn't there. It was Hong Kong Disneyland. How many Disneylands are there? That's 4 I know of now. Okay. Wow, they really did just pick every... Wow, that is creepy as shit. Fuck. Out of all the panoramas, I can't get over it. All right. This one's got to be the American one, right? Wherever it is, I'll just click right on Los Angeles. Yes, got it. So Disneyland is in Los Angeles. It's in Anaheim. Here we are. And this image was taken in the Finding Nemo pond, I guess. All right, next. Please don't disappoint. It doesn't. Oh, this is probably the best quality image out of all that we've seen so far. All right. Is that Elsa? I don't know anything about it. So it's the first set of Mickey Mouse ears I've seen as what, and they're Minnie Mouse. I haven't even seen a single Mickey Mouse in this very, very misleading Mickey Mouse map. I only see minis everywhere. Mini, 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 mini. So you've let me down. You let me down. I'm going to guess that this is Hong Kong Disney again. I think it was on this island. Nope. Is it? No, surely not. What is this? Is this Shanghai Disneyland? Is that a thing? Just says Fantasy Fairy Tale Castle. Is this a Disneyland ripoff? Possibly. Okay, last one. This says Crossroads of the World, Hollywood Studios. This has got to be the big shebang Disneyland as well. Let's see if we can spot a Mickey Mouse before we part ways with this map. Here we go. 2 grown adults with mouse ears. And look, it's very rare that you will see a set of twins that also have twin babies as well. Actually, are they triplets? No. Look at these sisters with they've both had a baby at the exact same time, the exact same second, in fact. That's so rare. All right, for work or play, let's choose Chevrolet. So there's not much more American than that, is there, other than guns? So we must be in the US for this one. Wait, there's a Disneyland in Florida as well, isn't there? There is. I'm pretty sure. Are there 2 Disneylands in America? I don't know why I'm so blown away by this. Mickey's Hollywood. It says Hollywood. Come on. Anaheim again. Where was it? Here. Excellent. Boom, right on the spire. Fuck off. I knew it. This is the OG one, isn't it? Orlando, Florida. That's the OG Disneyland? No idea what the OG Disneyland is. Let's view the results. Slightly better than the storage facilities, which is good. How many Disneylands are there? Let's look it up. All right, before I hit enter, I'm going to guess. I've already been surprised that there are more than 3. We've discovered that there are at least 5. I'm going to say there's 15 Disneylands in the world. Wow, I overshot. There's 12. Where are they? We've got California, Florida, Tokyo, Paris, Hong Kong, China. That's not 12. Some adult has ranked them, which suggests that they've been to them all. So this only says there's 6. California, Florida, Tokyo, Paris, Hong Kong, and China, with a total of 12 parks. So 2 in every... Oh, here we go. Disney Paris and the Walt Disney Studio, yada, yada, yada. Okay, spin-offs. Whew, I've got the chill just run down my spine there. All right, so let's not play that again. That was fun, though. On to the final map. Thank you to that map maker. I enjoyed playing all of those maps. Now, for the last one, and I really hope this one doesn't disappoint. Or disgust, even. It's called No Mom, I Don't Want to Go to the Dentist. Sorry, No Mom. Let's begin. I want to see insides mouths. No, I really don't. Okay. Oh, gosh. What the fuck? Come on. How did people come up with this shit? What has this got to do with the dentist? This is a ship's galley. Galley? Is that what it's called? Yes, a galley. Where you prepare food. What have we got in here? Some potatoes? Yeah, they're peeling potatoes. Gosh, Is this a movie set? This doesn't even look real. These aren't real people. Okay. I'm an idiot. Of course it's not real. None of this is real. All right. Where are we? What ship is this? Gosh, it looks old. Is that the morgue right near the kitchen? Okay. Ooh, meat grinder. Far out. I don't know. I'm going to say it's somewhere in Eastern Europe. So there's a little spot down here that's actually Russian, in between Poland and Lithuania. They've just wedged themselves in there, and I think there's a major port in here somewhere, so I'm going to go there. Okay, it was London. Silly me. There was English text, so in retrospect, it was a pretty shit guess. Okay, alright, we are in a dentist's office. They've put these nice calming abstract pieces on the wall to soothe you while your face is being drilled. Alright, it's 1:15. Not that that helps much, and it must be a slow day in the office because I can't see any blood on the floor and the plastic's still on the couch. Just, alright, this says Alta Vista CG. Alright. Okay. Let's say that this is in, hold on. Does it say H-O-U-T? Wehout? Is that German text? I was going to guess somewhere in oh, hold on. Yeah, maybe I should guess Germany. Just kind of something just doesn't look right about this whole setup. It looks brand new, which is fine, but I feel like there's something missing. And I think it's a window. There's something slightly alarming about rooms like this, I think. Anyway, I thought I saw a word that resembled German, but I still think that this is going to be in... Hold on. Don't know. Let's go Hamburg. Ha, yes, of course. It's a brand new clinic in Bermuda, in Hamilton, here in this vacant lot, not far from the ministries and the drama society. All right, next 6 points, off to a good start. Okay, this is much nicer. I think it's the natural light and the window. It makes a massive difference. They've gone for some serene art as well. It says, like us, love us, leave us a review. I mean, you don't have to. Periodontal disease. So if you're periodontal is the gums, in case anyone was wondering. So if you're a periodontal surgeon, you are a gum person. All right. The care you want is dependent on the frequency of your payments. I think that's what that said. Okay, let's look at these products. Ooh, we've got Colgate Total Advance. What? I was going to say hand sanitizer, but maybe they just pump this straight into the mouth. Seeing things that I would see in Australia, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is in Australia. Colgate, I thought, oh, this is something you get on the Australian supermarket shelf as well, and we're really flogging the Oral-B Pro 5000 advertising there. Just a little bit of product placement, and also this really important message to let the dentist know if you're pregnant before you get x-rayed, and they've framed it like it's a fucking photo. So funny. I think this is Australia. I think what? Oh, it's a TV and it's playing what's that movie with the shit, I can't think of it. It's caught in between two frames. That's not the name of the film. That would be a terrible film name. Or would it? I think I'm going to go Sydney for this one. It's still possible this isn't the U. Hold on, let's look at the PowerPoint. Oh, that's not an Australian PowerPoint, is it? Hold on, let me just check my own PowerPoint. It sure ain't. Goodness, that was almost a disaster. I thought just because I saw some products that I've seen on my own supermarket shelf that we were in fact in Australia, but we're probably in the US, right? I'm going to go somewhere up here, somewhere down there. That's fine. It could have been worse. We weren't far from Disneyland. All right, here we are in another clinic, and we've got a snowy scene here and dentist light. This time it's 5:10. It's getting late in the day for a dentist. A couple of Sharpies jammed in the container. Some note there. What have we got here? Very organized, this clinic. Smile while you still have teeth. That's a funny thing to put in a little note, but also don't tell me what to do. Here we are again with the brands that I assumed were just our own. Is this the same clinic? What is that? That's where you hook up the NOS, the laughing gas. All right, I saw that sat That's surprised face PowerPoint again. So we're going to go back to the US. I'm going to pick Los Angeles as well. They all like having a nice smile there. Yep, and it was in Regina. Oh, Regina. Never mind. In Canada, in fact. All right, the final clinic, final round of the show. We've got the Kirkland gloves up here. This alarming sucky tool, which always has like cold air coming out of it or something. And a set of chompers here. Got some cavities that have been filled. Nice looking incisors. Canines still intact. Everything looking hunky-dory there on that chap's set of teeth. Chap or chapette. Sorry. Correct position. Incorrect head turn. Jeez, this is alarming that these instructions exist here for whoever's performing this headlock thing. Okay, looking for some... Well, it's English again. What the fuck? A goodie bag, is that like a lolly bag that you get when you leave for being good? For not spitting in a dentist's face? Panoramic troubleshooting. Problem. Patient too far forward. Well, I imagine you would just push them back. Patient too far back, you push them forward. Head tilted. Chin too high, chin too low. Slump position. They're unconscious. Patient movement. Okay. That's okay. So this is obviously for a panoramic X-ray, which is this machine here. You pop your head in that and scans your teeth. Let's see what the advice is if your chin is too high. Flattering of the ocular plane, blurring of the mandibular incisors. The hyoid bone superimposes anterior mandible. And how do you fix that? Frankfurt horizontal parallel to floor, 5 degrees down. Excellent. What else have we got here? Patient too forward. You get the narrow, blurred anterior teeth. Head tilted. Posterior something something. Anyway, that's problems for a dentist, not me. Denture burrs, probe, filters, X-ray holder sensor cover. X-ray holder sensor cover and blanket cushions. Good old blanket cushion. It's probably just both, right? And another sign about this is you've already got your head in the thing. They're just about to flip the key on the X-ray machine, and this sign is there. It says, by the way, if you're pregnant, let us know before we flip the switch. This sign isn't framed though, so goodness me. I'm going to just pick somewhere in Wichita, Kansas for this one. Not even going to look at the PowerPoint. Am I? Oh, unfortunately, they all have plugs in them, so we couldn't find out anyway. Let's go Kansas. Excellent. It was in Anchorage in Alaska. So let's view the results. Great. Not our best score. Slightly better than the storage facilities, but, you know, still pretty piss poor. So that's the end of Crap Map Spectacular. I really enjoyed that round. They were all so crap, particularly the Disney one. That was especially crap, and the storage facilities too, of course. Like, come on. All right, that's it. Hooroo for now.